Thank you again for clicking on this video. We have a lot of information to report out to you this week as we enter into the second week of our shutdown, or third week of our shutdown. But I want to start again with our promise to you. And at the Y, we promised from the beginning that social distancing will not become social isolation, and I'm pleased to share with you some information on how the Y has been responding throughout this crisis. I want to start this week's update with our email address, staying with us at ocymca.org. This has been our catchment email address to address food insecurity concerns, to address refunds, to address all sorts of, and also shout outs to our staff, which I would love to start one of these updates with reading them to you. But quite frankly, we've had so many that it's hard to choose one, but maybe we'll do that in a later video. So our virtual Y programming is our first update, and we have tremendous news here. As we shared with you, our staff was hard at work, and these are the results of the hard work and efforts they've put in, and also with you, our members. So during the first 10 days of our shutdown, we've had 4,183 interactions with you. That means you've responded back to us. It has been a tremendous response. To give you perspective, we average about 2,200 households that we touch on any given month. So that means that we've touched each family on average twice this month, twice since this crisis. So we're so grateful that you guys have been interacting with us, and we've had the chance to interact with you. Our Zoom classes, where people have dialed in to call into Zoom, we've had 422 participants. And as one of our members, Carol, said, you get emotional about it. She said, you have no idea what this has done for us, because we get to see each other's faces and we get to talk to somebody live on the line. And Carol, we want to thank you for it. We want to keep you active and engaged, and for all of our participants, and we want more folks to join us. In addition to that, we've had 800 new users to our website. You guys are spreading the word. We have done very little advertising. We've done very little promotion on Facebook. This is all members reaching out to their neighbors and saying, check out what our YMCA is doing. So we want to thank you. And last but not least, to steal a line from the old PBS member drives, in addition to all the great resources that we've shared with Zoom 360, Khan Academy, other resources that we've been sharing on our website, our staff has put together 51 classes and activities. These are programs from the staff and the faces that you love and trust at the Y. We want to thank them. We're putting up new programs every day, and we know this program will continue to grow. And as I've said to our staff and to our members when I've been on Zoom calls, by the time that we get really good at this, I hope we don't need it anymore. But our Y made this commitment from the beginning, and we will continue to deliver this programming and more, because again, we will not let social distancing become social isolation. In addition to all of the hard work that we've been doing on that front, we've also been on the front lines with our partner Fulfill. Many of you know I'm also on the board of Fulfill, which is our local food bank, the Monmouth and Ocean County food banks. You can actually see behind me, you may be able to make them out, that there's some crisis boxes right behind me. We're staging for tomorrow. But so far, our staff have been working at the Beat Center the last 2 weeks, and on average, over the last 2 weeks, we've packed 20 tons of food each week, which is a phenomenal number because it's 5 staff rotating in shifts. They packed 20 tons of food last week. We hope to pack 20 tons of food this week. On Monday, we assisted Fulfill in distributing 5,000 meals. So it's basically 5 dinners per family, our free and reduced lunch families in Toms River. In addition to that, we sent out a food insecurity survey. Last week, we had 17 of our members who requested food. This week, that number is doubled to 36. So in total, we will deliver 53 crisis boxes to our families, to our members. Again, if you receive that survey and if you want to pick up food for a neighbor, we encourage you to do that. I want to end this update with some news for you on staying with us and what has happened with our members. So we actually have a separate and second little graphic design chart by the design firm of Rosario and Rosario. It's amazing to report. well over 90% of you stayed with us in March. The number, we're still trying to figure out the final number, but it'll probably be closer to 93 to 95% of you. We've only processed, when you think of all the different programs that we have between swim team, Y Kids, membership, we've only had less than 50 refund requests total across all programs. We can't thank you enough for that. That has allowed us to keep the programming going, to serve the community, and because you stayed with us, I'm very happy and proud to report on behalf of our board of directors and our staff, we're not going to process any drafts. We're not going to take any money out of any accounts in April because of the generosity that you showed us in March to process for April's payments. So we're not processing any drafts. Please rest assured, we're going to send out emails to everyone. We can't thank you enough for staying with us, being with us throughout this crisis, and we want to show that we're here for you. We have received, in closing, we have received close to $50,000 in donations. The bulk of those donations have been from our major donors and our board, totaling about $45,000. And we're still getting new requests to help support the Y and keep the Y doing what it's been doing. But if you want to join us, we'll take any donation you can, from $10 to $10,000. If you want us, instead of drafting your membership, if you're in a position to, please visit our website at ocymca.org. You can click on the donate button and you'll see that you can either click for the Y for All campaign or for our COVID response. Again, I know this video is long, but I want to share with you and be transparent about all the wonderful work that the Y has been doing, that you have been providing us as members. You are the foundation. You are the strength of why we do what we do every single day. So we can't thank you enough. Please reach out to us what your needs are, and we will do our very best to fulfill them. Thank you, and God bless you all.